this runway looks short after flying out. Here, almost. Kingaroy, glider Falke at the moment running runway 16 with departure to Kingaroy.
The trip to fly the Morning Glory at Burketown had been in planning for quite some time, so it was quite a pleasure to call my intentions as rolling runway 16 for a departure to Burketown. Just 2,000 kilometers to go. We were now in new territory. Thangul is about 260 kilometers, or 280, and about 2 hours flying time. Neither of us had been up here before. Cloud base was quite low, keeping us down low, so we took a bit of time to spot Thangul in the hazy morning light.
Oh, that's a bit of a relief. Yeah.
Sky looks nice.
Oh, glad we're here, not Kingaroy. Yeah, here we are. Thangul International Airport. We've checked in, maps with boarding pass. Runway 10 and backtracking.
Yeah, about 300 kilometers to the west-northwest to fly. We'll do that in just a bit over 2 hours. We got good tailwinds. So yeah, that was a very nice trip indeed. Emerald will be our last stop for the day, where we'll overnight. It's quite a big town, it's about 14,000 people. It's definitely drier than down at Thangul, being that much further inland. It's a major service centre for coal mining operations, cotton growing, grain, citrus, other agricultural products. It's about 270 kilometres to the west of the coast, so we are getting inland now.
60.
Emerald was definitely the biggest airport I'd flown into, so having multiple taxiways and areas for GA, we tried to look for a tie-down area, but the way the resident aircraft had been spread out, it wasn't easy to find a spot. In the end, we decided to stop and push her back.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. That's not a spotting point, man.
Between them.
No, I don't think so. The yellow line goes straight through it. Might have to go at the end there, maybe. Can you follow this yellow line around? Probably gonna make that.
Oh, there's no fucking no. But see what these guys have done. Just push back.
Yeah, maybe we do. Yeah, maybe we do that. Is that there? There's no way to tie it down, is there?
I wouldn't around there.
I don't reckon you will. I think we're pushing from here.
Yeah. Here we are at Roma. Roma. I'm lost. I shouldn't be flying. Longreach.
We're not at Longreach either.
We're going to Longreach. We're at Emerald.
I thought we were going to Emerald.
Oh dear. Yeah, so we're waiting for the fuel dozer. It's a bit of a queue. Now get over there and get some fuel on and go to Longreach.
Or Emerald.
It's going to be a long day. No, at least today we can go over the top.
Yeah.
We don't run out of fuel before we get to the dozer.
Now we were truly heading west, heading inland. About 228 nautical miles to run, that's about 430 kilometers. We do that in about 2 hours and 40 minutes. It was a very comfortable flight, sitting at 10,000 feet, well above convection. Beautiful flying conditions, really couldn't have had better. There is one disadvantage to being at 10,000 feet, which we're about to show you. The air pressure and change in temperature on the perspex reduces the effectiveness of suction mounts. And yes, that one did let go. Fortunately, the unit sits directly above my lap, can't go anywhere. And with Copilot, very easy to reattach. And once attached at 10,000 feet, it'll be very firmly attached at sea level. Here we're approaching Longreach. Longreach is it's a smaller town, around about 3,000 people. It's well known for being the home of Qantas, which is not quite accurate. It has a Qantas museum. Qantas actually started off in Winton, but kind of Longreach seems to be taking that glory away from Winton. There's also the Outback Hall of Fame, so it is a very, very popular tourist destination. But we won't be stopping here very long. We'll be heading from here to Winton, and that will be our next overnight. At the moment we're about 700 kilometres inland and about 1,200 kilometres northwest of Brisbane.
Breathe again.
Yeah, it was a bit of a
Great.
was a little bit of a fuck.
It's narrow.
Sorry.
It's narrow.
Yeah, it's not as wide.
I'm going to watch the lights from the outriggers.
Yeah, the outriggers. Make a clear runways too.
Traffic, Longreach, Golf Apple Line, clear all runways.
Hang on a minute.
How do we get fucking there?
This is the commercial terminal.
Yeah.
I think we have to take that other taxiway.
What taxiway?
There was, I'm pretty sure there was another one. Just if you slap a U-turn. Unless you want them to put the fucking stand up in an aeroplane. This thing doesn't have a good turning circle.
No, we don't have to worry about time goes, so that's good.
Yeah.
Do you want to... Can you do the rudders?
No.
Just rudder goes very steady.
I don't think so.
Oh, he's right over here.
Yeah.
That's the fuel there.
Yeah.
Looking at those jets parked there, I really have to wonder how they went with landing. The airstrip there is actually very narrow, so it must have been quite a sight seeing these coming in for their final landing before being housed in the museum.
Right, it's still shit. We didn't check how much fuel we had.
No, we didn't.
We're a bit busy.
Yeah, it was busy.
Yeah. Finished with engines.
As Don was flying the next leg, I, as captain and chief steward, thought we better check his checked baggage to see that it complied with all regulations.
Rolling runway 04 for a departure to the northwest. Longreach.
This is a shorter leg, 110 nautical miles, about 200 kilometres, and we'll do that in about an hour and 3/4. Again, heading northwest, and on the map we start to be able to see the Gulf of Carpentaria up ahead of us.
Floats. Absolutely looking all the way down. Sorry. Please remain seated until the aircraft comes to a full stop. Disembarkation, your luggage should be ready at Carousel A.
We spent a very pleasant night in Winton at the North Gregory Hotel, and a unique feature are the galahs that line the streets at night. So much to the point that the council has to scrub the streets in the morning from the galah doo-doo, which there's definitely an abundance of.
Brakes are off. Traffic winds in Nordic line of Golf up the moat, rolling runway 05 for a departure to the northwest. Winter. Ready to rock and roll?
The country out here sure is sparse. We just sat and looked out at nothing, followed by more nothing. After about an hour, Don jumped up, exclaiming, "I can see nothing." And he was right, there was nothing to see. As we got closer to Julia Creek, we started to see something, and I guess it was Julia Creek. The town is named after that creek. I guess nobody really thinks about the creek, just the town. There's not much water there though. Finding the airstrip's not that difficult. Pretty much just have a look around, and if it's not a road and it's not sand coloured, then it's probably the airstrip. So we took this one.
Oh yeah, there on the left.
Was there a bit of pilot-induced oscillation going on there? Maybe fatigue? We actually did decide to stop for the night in Julia Creek. We were going to go on to Burketown, but it's quite a big leg, and not just myself, but the other guys who were mixing driving and flying, I think they were also feeling the fatigue. So yeah, a well-earned break in Julia Creek.
Oil's 55, pressure's in the green, cylinder temps are 21.37.
Traffic Julia Creek, Gulf up and lined up and rolling. Runway 10 for departure to the northwest, Julia Creek.
After takeoff, we tried not to climb out over town, which wasn't too difficult. The town was very, very small, and there was an awful lot of everywhere else around about. This leg to Burketown was definitely one of the longer ones, over 400 kilometres, and around about 3 hours of duration. So on the way through this time we check the fuel levels every 30 minutes and record those and monitor the consumption as well as remaining capacity. The countryside was very, very flat, but getting more interesting, a lot of rivers and so on, and yeah, surprising in the amount of water. So here we were, descending into Burketown. End of the trip. I have to say at this point I was quite concerned. The landings had been quite difficult, just the extremely thermic activity in the afternoons, and it's almost like violent little dust devils, and they seem to coalesce into thermal, but not until you're well above the ground. So as you get lower to the ground it gets quite electric. And then the approach into Burketown, well, that's over 2 river crossings full of crocodiles. You don't want to be short or low.
Yeah, but I mean, even close to the bitumen, it was.
Oh yeah, it was still bumpy, yeah.
Hey, Burketown!
We fucking made it to Burketown.
Yeah. I've got to concentrate driving here. I'm waddling around all. Like from experience.
Yeah.
But this one's well in front, so we're good.
Yeah, you're good here. Yeah, you can easily. Might go between those two top there, you got heaps on this side. I think you're right. Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't go any further though.
Oh, I thought you said it was all right. Maybe we push it. It's open.
Very good.
Yep.
Very good push.
Get Alex off. Oh, wow. We're in Burketown.
Fucking Burketown, eh?
Beep. Have to be careful with canopy. We've got 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's outside. It makes bigger. Yeah.